Cookery Grade 9, First Quarter, Lesson 1, Learning Outcome Number 1.4. Our topic is Care of Kitchen Tools and Equipment. We will discuss how to clean, sanitize, and store your cutting boards. Why do we need to make sure that your cutting board is clean? It's important to know how to clean a cutting board because it can be covered in harmful bacteria and develop a gross smell. You might be using your cutting board to chop raw meat and fish, so it can be a breeding ground of different bacteria. It's not just your hands that need washing before, during, and after food preparation. To prevent food poisoning, it's also important to remember to wash your cutting boards. If not cleaned and maintained properly, cutting boards can hold harmful bacteria and spread food poisoning. How to clean, remove stains, sanitize, and store your cutting board. The kitchen cutting board gets a lot of use, and this means that it gets a lot of exposure to bacteria. Proper cleaning of cutting board is essential to your good health. Whether you use a wood or a plastic cutting board, you should clean and sanitize it after every use. Cleaning the cutting board. After you use the cutting board for slicing, dicing, or chopping all kinds of meat goodies, use a metal scraper or spatula to scrape away any remaining bits and pieces of food. Throw the scrapings into the garbage bin. Scrub the board with hot, soapy water thoroughly. If you are using a dishwasher, and if your dishwasher reaches a temperature of at least 165 Fahrenheit, then you can probably place a high-density plastic cutting board into the dishwasher. Moreover, if your dishwasher has an antibacterial cycle, use it to wash the cutting board. Otherwise, scrub it by hand. Allow the board to air dry. How to remove stains from the cutting board. First is by using natural acids. To remove stains from the cutting board, you can use the following procedure. Wet the stained area with water and sprinkle it with vinegar, calamansi, or lemon and allow it to melt undisturbed for 24 hours. Next is by making a salt paste. Using the salt and clean water, create a paste. Use a clean nylon scrubbing sponge or a clean toothbrush to scrub the paste on the stained area of the cutting board. Rinse the clean area with fresh water. Repeat the procedure to guarantee that you remove all of the stain. Rinse the board clean. Scrub the cutting board with hot, soapy water and rinse with clean water. Allow it to air dry. Sanitizing the cutting board. Chlorine bleach solution is one way of sanitizing the cutting boards. Plastic and wooden cutting boards can be sanitized using a diluted liquid chlorine bleach solution. For this solution, combine 1 teaspoon of bleach to 1 quart of water. Pour the solution onto the entire surface area of the board and allow it to sit undisturbed for several minutes. Rinse the board clean with water. Allow it to air dry or use a clean cloth to dry it. Another way of sanitizing the cutting board is by the use of vinegar solution. If you prepare, you may use vinegar solution in place of the bleach solution. Just simply combine 1 part vinegar to 5 parts water. Use this solution in the same manner as the one explained for the bleach solution. Storing the cutting board. Once the cutting board has completely dried, store it vertically or in an upright position. This helps to avoid moisture from getting trapped underneath the board and the accumulation of dust or grime. The next topic is methods of cleaning equipment. One method of cleaning the equipment is by the use of foam. You use this to increase the contact time of the chemical solutions to improve cleaning with less mechanical force. Another method of cleaning the equipment is by the use of high pressure. It is used to increase mechanical force, aiding in soil removal. In high pressure cleaning, chemical detergents are often used along with the increased temperature to make soil removal more effective. Another method is by the use of clean in place or CIP. It is utilized to clean the interior surfaces of tanks and pipelines of liquid processing equipment. A chemical solution is circulated through a circuit of tanks and or lines, then returned to a central reservoir, allowing the chemical solution to be reused. Time, temperature, and mechanical force are manipulated to achieve the maximum cleaning. Another method is clean out of place or COP. It is utilized to clean the parts of filters and parts of other equipment. This requires disassembly for proper cleaning. Parts removed for cleaning are placed in a circulation tank and cleaned using a heated chemical solution and agitation. And finally, by the use of mechanical method. It is normally involves the use of brush either by hand or a machine such as a floor scrubber. Mechanical cleaning uses friction for food soil removal. Our next topic is fundamental cleaning procedures. The first is to scrape and pre-rinse. Soiled equipment surfaces are scraped and rinsed with warm water to remove loose food soils. The next is the cleaning cycle. The removal of residual food soils from equipment surfaces is based on the manipulation of the four basic cleaning factors and the methods of cleaning. Typically, alkaline chemical solutions are used for the cleaning cycle. The next is to rinse. Rinse all surfaces with cold to hot water, depending on the temperature of the cleaning cycle, to thoroughly remove all remaining chemical solution and food soil residues. Acid rinse. A mild acid rinse of the equipment neutralizes any alkaline residues left and remove any mineral soil present. And finally, to sanitize. All equipment surfaces are rinsed or flooded with a sanitizing agent. Both time and chemical concentration are critical for optimum results. This is Mylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.